Liam had always sought out the quiet places, the forgotten corners of the map. This old guest house, nestled deep in the valley, promised solitude. The online photos had shown rustic charm, sun-drenched fields. But arriving at dusk, it felt different. The air was heavy, the shadows long, and the single flickering porch light did little to dispel the gloom. A woman, thin and sharp-eyed, was waiting on the porch. Mrs. Albright, the caretaker. Her smile did not quite reach her eyes when she offered him a glass of what she called her special herbal tea. The tea had a strange, earthy taste, and soon a comforting lethargy settled over Liam. He attributed it to the long drive. But as the days passed, a quiet unease began to replace the calm. Mrs. Albright seemed to appear from nowhere, always there, tidying a book he would just put down or watching him from a distant window as he hiked. Her questions, initially polite, grew oddly personal, probing into his family, his plans. He found himself avoiding her gaze, the silence of the guest house amplifying his growing discomfort. He decided to check his phone for directions, for a way to cut his trip short. No signal. The Wi-Fi, he realized, had not worked since he arrived. He felt truly cut off. Exploring the guest house's grounds, he found a small, rusted shewood at the back, padlocked with a heavy chain. It had not been on any of the pictures online. A faint, metallic smell seemed to emanate from it. That night, he heard soft thudding sounds from the floor below his room, then a low, rhythmic scraping. He pulled the blankets tighter, telling himself it was just the old house settling. The next morning, Liam packed his bag. He needed to leave. Mrs. Albright met him at the bottom of the stairs, a fresh pot of tea steaming on a tray. "Leaving so soon, dear? Do not you want one last cup?" Her voice was syrupy, but her eyes were cold, almost predatory. He politely refused, his heart hammering. He reached for his car keys, which he would left on the hall table. They were not there. He looked at her, his stomach clenching. She just smiled, a thin, unnerving line. "They are around here somewhere," she purred, taking a slow step towards him. The front door was behind her, panic flared. He felt a sudden surge of adrenaline, overriding the lingering sluggishness from the tea. He lunged for the door, pushing past her, the smell of something metallic and stale filling his nostrils as he brushed by. She stumbled back, letting out a sharp, guttural sound, not human. He did not look back, bursting out into the dim light of the overcast morning. His car was gone. He ran, blindly, across the overgrown fields, the guest house receding behind him, a dark, silent sentinel. He ran until his lungs burned, until he collapsed by a dirt road, far from the guest house. Eventually, a kind-faced truck driver found him, disheveled and incoherent. The police were called. They went to the guest house but found it empty. No Mrs. Albright, no sign of recent occupation. Just an old, silent house in the fields. Liam was safe, but the memory of her predatory smile, the isolation and the chilling thudding from the she would never left him. He learned that some quiet places hide the loudest horrors. And that gut feeling, it is rarely wrong.